Hi guys, welcome to ACC Online Lectures. Today we'll be start with chapter 1 Regulatory Framework Regulation in a Global Economy. So what will you be seeing in this chapter is international regulatory frameworks for audit and assurance services, the need for regulation of audit and assurance services, that why there is a need to regulate audit and assurance services. Then we'll be moving on to its professional standards, how the standards are made in the audit profession. Then we will see the corporate governance. In this, we will see how the companies are controlled and monitored by the authorities. Then we'll be seeing money laundering. The proper process of money laundering will be discussed in this chapter, and all the steps will be discussed. Then we will see the consideration of laws and regulations in an audit of financial statements, that what are the laws and regulations we'll need to see in auditing. And lastly, we will be discussing the current developments in auditing standards. Current developments is the most important in ACC exam. So what makes this chapter important for exam? Sir, this chapter considers the reason behind mechanism for regulating assurance services and how standards of corporate governance are maintained, including much of the background to developments in the profession. As a student, you need to have an awareness of recent developments in the profession, which will require you to read around the topic to develop your own understanding and develop an ability to form your own opinion and reach your own conclusions. So basically, this chapter requires you to get equipped with all the professional standards know how, the regulatory frameworks, and be able to draw your own conclusion as and when necessary in examinations, questions, and in your practical life. So this chapter basically enhance your practical capability. Now we'll see the need to assurance. So basically, the assurance professionals provide a report that give an independent opinion as to whether subject matter complies with the predetermined criteria. This enables the end user of that information to place more or less reliance on that information when making decisions. This means that the people who are making decisions on the financial statements or anything else need to have some sort of assurance. Now, decision makers need confidence to make informed decisions. So, decision makers within the financial markets need to have confidence to make informed decisions. In order to make these decisions, they need information that they can trust. The main investment decisions that take place concern the buying and selling of shares. Without credible, reliable information at their disposal, investors cannot make those decisions. So, who rely on this information? It is not just the shareholders who rely on this information. There are a range of other stakeholders also who rely on assurance services. For example, it is common for banks to seek audited financial statements and independently examine forecasts before making lending decisions. Many companies request audited financial statements before buying from or supplying a company in case that the company is nearing insolvency. So basically, all stakeholders like suppliers, your customers, employees, and prospective lenders need to have the information that has been audited or assured by a third independent party so that they can place their trust on the company and proceed their dealings with it. So each and every one, suppliers, customers, prospective lenders, employees, they all need to have some sort of confidence. ओके, नाउ लेट अस समराइज द वीडियो. सबसे पहले हमने ये देखा कि चैप्टर 1 के अंदर हमारे पास कौन कौन से टॉपिक्स हैं जो कि हम आगे देखने वाले हैं वीडियोस के अंदर. उसके बाद हमने चैप्टर को स्टार्ट करते हुए सबसे पहला टॉपिक देखा द नीड फॉर अश्योरेंस सर्विसेज, कि अश्योरेंस सर्विसेज की ज़रूरत क्या है. तो सर, अश्योरेंस प्रोफेशनल्स का काम होता है कि वो एक इंडिपेंडेंट ओपिनियन दें एक पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट मैटर के ऊपर, किसको कंप्लाई करते हुए एक प्री डिटरमाइंड क्राइटेरिया को. जब वो इंडिपेंडेंट ओपिनियन देते हैं किसी फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स पे, तो उसका क्या फ़ायदा होता है? उसका फ़ायदा सर ये होता है कि जो डिसीजन मेकर्स होते हैं, जो फाइनेंशियल इन्फॉर्मेशन के रिक्वायर करते हैं, उनके लिए ज़रूरी ये होता है कि कोई इंडिपेंडेंट पार्टी ने उसको ट्रस्ट किया हुआ, उसके ऊपर वेट किया हुआ हो कि वो ट्रू एंड फेयर व्यू शो कर रहे हैं कंपनी के फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन के हवाले से. تو ڈیسیجن میکرز میں کون کون آ جاتا ہے؟ سب سے پہلے تو پروسپیکٹیو انویسٹرز آ جاتے ہیں جو کہ کمپنی میں انویسٹ کرنے کا سوچ رہے ہیں، سپلائرز آ جاتے ہیں، امپلائیز آ جاتے ہیں، پروسپیکٹیو لینڈرز آ جاتے ہیں. تو یہ وہ تمام لوگ ہوتے ہیں جن کی ڈیلنگس کمپنی کے ساتھ ہو رہی ہوتی ہے، بٹ دے آر لٹل بٹ ان کانفیڈنٹ کہ کمپنی کے ساتھ ڈیلنگ کرنی چاہیے نہ نہیں کرنی چاہیے. تو ایشورنس پرووائڈرس کی جو انڈیپینڈنٹ اوپینین ہوتا ہے، دیٹ گیوز دیم دا کانفیڈنس کہ وہ کمپنی کے بارے میں سوچ سکیں، جان سکیں کہ کیا کمپنی کے ساتھ ڈیلنگ کرنی چاہیے یا نہیں کرنی چاہیے. تو بریفلی ایشورنس پرووائڈر کا جو اوپینین ہوتا ہے دیٹ میٹرز اے لاٹ فار دا اسٹیک ہولڈرز ایز ویل ایز شیئر ہولڈرز اینڈ دا کمپنی ان اٹ سیلف. Hope you like the video. More videos will be coming, so subscribe the channel and like this video. Thank you.